Jai Gurudev, thank you for joining us today. Dr. Rao, your work as both an art of living teacher and a professor gives you a unique perspective. The Jagannath Temple in Puri is a place that inspires awe and reverence. Could you tell us about some of the incredible mysteries surrounding this temple? Jai Gurudev, thank you for having me. The Jagannath Temple is indeed a fascinating place embodying centuries of devotion and mystique and engineering marvels. The temple was built with such profound dedication that even today, despite all our scientific advances, many aspects remain beyond our understanding. Let us start with one of the most mesmerizing mysteries, the temple flag, or bana in Odia, which waves the opposite direction of the prevailing winds. That sounds astonishing. Do we have any understanding of why this happens? No definitive explanation exists, which is what makes it so intriguing. The ritual of changing this flag every day, a tradition over 1,000 years old, is another marvel. A temple priest must climb a dome as tall as a 45-story building to replace the flag daily. Missing this ritual, according to tradition, would mean closing the temple for 18 days. This is not merely a ritual, it is a symbolic gesture representing the continuity of divine service. Amazing. What about the Sudarshan Chakra atop the temple? I have heard it can be seen from anywhere in Puri and that it always appears to face you. Yes, that's the Sudarshan Chakra's fascinating peculiarity. It stands 20 feet high and weighs over a ton. Astonishingly, no one truly knows how this massive structure was installed so precisely atop the Gopuram over 2000 years ago. No matter where you stand in the city, the chakra gives the illusion that it is directly facing you, an effect that many believe symbolizes the Lord's all seeing gaze. It is remarkable how engineering and spirituality blend seamlessly in this temple. Could you tell us about the unique wind patterns around Puri? Certainly, in coastal areas, we usually experience a sea breeze coming in during the day and receding at night, but Puri defies this here. The wind patterns reverse with the sea breeze heading outward during the day and flowing inward at night. This anomaly has baffled scientists, adding to the sacred aura of the temple. Then there is the phenomenon of no birds or planes flying over the temple. How do devotees interpret this? That's true, no birds, no planes, not even kites fly above the temple. It is almost as if there is an invisible shield around the space. Many devotees believe this is the divine will of Lord Jagannath himself protecting and preserving the temple sanctity. There is also the phenomenon of the temple shadow, which, as I understand it, can't be seen at any time. How is this possible? It is a phenomenon that leaves people in awe. The main dome was constructed so that its shadow never touches the ground. A feat of architectural mastery, given the era in which it was built. This precision reflects deep astronomical knowledge and exceptional engineering, particularly in how it was built to honor and respect divine symbolism. Could you share insights about the famous Mahaprasad at Jagannath Temple? The Mahaprasad is one of the temple's most cherished rituals. What is extraordinary is that despite fluctuating visitor, the numbers ranging from a few thousand to over to even 2 million. The quantity prepared is exactly always sufficient, never too little, never wasted, and it is made in 7 pots placed atop one another over a wood fire, with the pot on top cooking first and the bottom one last. It is a phenomenon that goes against conventional heat transfer science, adding another layer of mystery. It is truly mystical, and I've heard that even the sounds of the ocean behave differently near the temple entrance. Yes, indeed, near the main door or Singhavada. One can hear the ocean clearly, but once you pass through and look back, the sound vanishes. Only when you exit the temple does the sound return. It is as if the temple commands an altered sense of space for the immersing devotees in divine energy. That sounds profound. The annual Rath Yatra is another tradition that captivates the world. Could you elaborate on its significance? The Rath Yatra is the grand annual chariot festival when Lord Jagannath, along with his siblings Balabhadra and Devi Subhadra, is taken from the main temple to the Mosima temple. It is symbolic of the Lord's annual visit to his birthplace. The deities are first ferried by chariot into a river and then crossed by boat before being placed in new chariots on the other side. It is a joyous time and an important symbol of unity as it reminds us of the simplicity and connectivity within the divine family. And what about the tradition of the changing idols? Each year, the deities are carved anew from a sacred neem tree. The idols from the previous year are buried beneath the new ones in a quiet, symbolic ritual of rebirth and transformation, representing the eternal cycles of life and death. Each part of the temple's rituals reinforces the idea of continuity and unity within a changing world. Thank you, Dr. Rao, for sharing these fascinating insights. The Jagannath Temple is not only a marvel of architecture but a profound symbol of India's cultural and spiritual heritage. Thank you. It is my pleasure to share this knowledge. Temples like Jagannath's inspire us to explore the mysteries of life and look beyond what meets the eye. Good day.